Hello and welcome back to Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer, where we continue on with the Angmar campaign. And when we left off, Khazad-Dum had declared war upon us, as we had obliterated what was left of the Orcs in the Misty Mountains by killing off their faction heir and leader at the same time. And that means the dwarves managed to claim Khazad-Dum West immediately through sheer force of arms. However, we are not to be deterred. We could move more Holt down, so we get attacking Khazad-Dum East with how small a garrison it currently has. However, that is very likely to change. Oh, and they've already got the halls of the 7, so they've just got 8 units just coming out of the pocket out of nowhere. Ugh, that's a problem. However, we also have possible help. I say possible because they haven't done anything yet. From the elves, they may do something to help us. They have several armies built up, but so do the enemy. This army just confuses me. Where the hell did it come from? Because the only way you can get merchant cavalry like that is if you either give away a settlement, or you somehow manage to bribe it. And see, I don't see no dwarven diplomats around here. End the turn. Have a look around. So there is a small ambushing elven army near the dwarven general we fought last time, who survived and escaped, unfortunately. So going further to him is not an option. Although, what are the elves actually doing? And just as a reminder for those that didn't see the last episode, I had to give up 2 of my most eastern regions to the elves of the Woodland Realm to prevent the dwarves of Erebor from coming to attack us. Yes, it was a coward's tactic, but when you're currently trying to focus down a faction that, if it expands, gets even stronger, I'm not taking that risk, sorry, but no. So hostilities have ceased between the Dunlandings and Imladris, but no wars. And we built a lot of Rudar pikemen. The Barrow Whites at Mengelin. It'll be another 24 turns before we can recruit them, but luckily thanks to their 0 upkeep, they're perfect. Shadoon has the slave quarters. What should we get next? We'll come back to Shadoon. Latash, you've got the slave quarters as well. We're about to get some cave trolls. Get those Rudar cavalry as well. They're really good. Got a leather worker. Angstul has the leather tanning. You also get the leather worker. Gundabad has the mining network, which means more money. Get the beast cage. Keller has the Hillman barracks, so we can start recruiting even more Hillmen. And we can start recruiting more Witch Realm units. Excellent. Goblin Town has the mining network. We shall do the same at the Hillman barracks. And Meifelberg has the slave quarters. We shall get you a grog hut. So coming back up to Shadoon, what should we make for you? I think it's just the Temple of Melkor. Not much else that we can really make here. This makes up in the future. Once we're at the Dark Temple, we can upgrade our units further. Right, so bring forth more trolls. More of our elites. Send more Hillmen off to Fenberg. So we need to start thinking of some units to get rid of for this army. We're getting 2 more Witch Realm units, which will mean 5 of each. Scourge Raiders, we can have them here. So let's merge with them, so it's like that. And have them come in. There we go, that's better. That looks better. Let's get the cavalry and 2 ballista. And now, and the last one can go to Fenberg. Because there's one here can join them. Do the same again. Send that one off to Fenberg. Put this one in. And these 2 can join them at Zagkala. And these 2 units can join as well because I can move this cave troll unit up to Goblin Town to be retrained. So some more Rude Hour Pikemen we can send down. We have all those archers as well. So we could make another army. But we don't have any good generals is the problem. So we'll just put them in a fort. Move Moorholt up a little closer. I have a feeling that Erebor will do nothing. They will not attempt to attack their allies, nor will they find it in their blood to actually want to attack any of their allies. However, I feel like seeing they have the Brownlands, but Lorien have Aknodiorn, the dwarves cannot actually reach their enemy, Dol Guldur. So they'll either attack Rohan, which is an ally of Lorien, and make Lorien choose whether to stay with their long friends or their new friends. I'd honestly pick the new friend. I would never betray Erebor because they're so close to actually reaching their victory conditions. I'm fairly certain. Because in this mode, for everyone's requirements, it's hold 30 regions. So I feel like they may have like over 20 regions already. So yeah, if we let them attack us, they're just going to claim the regions they need to win. Which is another reason why I gave 2 of them up to the Woodland Realm. Because I feel like they never attack the Woodland Realm. I could be very, very wrong with that. But I could be perfectly right. Let's move down the even more pikemen. I feel like if I leave Hoonvorn on his own, or I leave Drangnu on his own as a general. No, he hasn't got enough command stars though on his own. I couldn't let Hoonvorn control an entirely separate army. Let Moorholt have his army of Rudar hillmen, or pikemen, archers, swordsmen. But that army would just be a scapegoat, if anything else. For now, we'll end the turn again. I need to guarantee that my ally will help me. If they don't, we could be in big trouble. I just need Imladris to act. For once, I need to see the elves do something useful. Oh, another thing, I'm fairly certain the dwarves of Ereluna also enclosing on their victory conditions. It's always the dwarves that somehow just wreck face if left uncontested. Because any one-on-one confrontation, the dwarves will almost always win. Depends on the strength of the other nation they're fighting. Belfalas has been besieged. This could be the end of Dol Amroth as we know it. Facilities between Linden and Canada have ceased. I don't know why they're at war in the first place. I mean, as Morgoth's been besieged again, so Gondor's slowly getting stronger. I know it's Gondor because there's no war between Mordor and Erebor yet. It's got even more trolls on the way, more hillmen. I feel like we can actually risk trying to attack one of the 2 sides of Khazad-Dum. How quickly we can produce more units, and how many units we actually are making. We kind of have to, because otherwise we're just making units for the sake of making units, but not moving them out. So our enemy can get even stronger units.
for fighting. Pick your feet up. Listen up. Come on.
Move you into there. Move you to there. Move you to there. Move you up there.
No sleeping here.
Move you into Zagkala.
Get ready for fighting.
Or almost. And I can leave 1 or 2 units behind.
No sleeping here. No sleeping here.
Actually, no, I could probably leave 1 or 2 units of Scourge Raiders behind and take those cave trolls into Morholt's army. Actually, no, I'll do that to the Wild Riders because they're far too weak.
No sleeping here. Listen up. Regroup, you louts.
Move them into Zagkala.
Get ready.
Might as well move them to Zagkala as well so they can be retrained. I think that's the main thing we need to be doing. We need to start. I need to actually start throwing numbers, just insufferable numbers at the dwarves. Because as good as their units are, and how quickly they can make them, we can make ours so much faster, so much more efficiently. And more importantly, we have a place where we can make our elites right at their doorstep.
Get ready for fighting.
So yeah, we really need to start getting our heads out of our asses and start fighting
Objective.
more.
Get ready for fighting. No sleeping here. Listen up.
Skog, how good are you as a general? You're okay. But will you be enough? Is the question.
Get ready for fighting.
Not Morgaz. Hold Gunbad. In fact, no, you can't. Ugduff is far too fat to be going anywhere else now. He's a good general, but he is slow. He's very slow. Yeah, I think I need to play as I would in Battle for Middle-earth and stop worrying about units dying to not attack them, but instead just send the units out so they can die. Would deal substantial damage to the enemy. So we've got Skog. We've got some elite pikemen. Some axemen.
Get ready for fighting.
Some more elite archers.
Sleeping here.
Them. Them. Some ballista. And then probably some more units to swap in the future. This army will not win any prizes at this point. It's too late in the game now to say that Rudar army will do much against a Dwarven army on its own. That is meant to be a buffer for Morholt's army. In which case I'll probably take the siege equipment out. Yeah. Never leave an ally AI with siege equipment. They'll just kill your own guys. It's dreadful. It's terrible what they try to do to you. They cannot be trusted. But we've still got plenty of stuff, so... The worst case scenario is the army just routs. Oh, Moranon's been besieged. That would also be by Gondor. Oh, we lost a lot financially. But we're still one of the strongest. But to be honest, quite a few factions have already been killed, so not really many to compare to anymore. It's a bit sad. Okay, Latash. We have more cavalry. Gundabad Guard. More guys, you'll just be another army. In fact, let's merge these guys together into one army. I need to keep remembering, as an Orc nation, I keep forgetting this. I really do, because I'm used to playing as a game where everything even the most insignificant units has value. But I need to be thinking, no, not all my units have value. Some of them are just meant to be sent in with a general to die. But never, ever as a captain. Never as a captain. Send the Wild Riders. What the hell was that? Okay. I don't care about them that much to let them live. Leave behind another unit of ballista at Fenberg. Take out those ballistas. Ballistae. Something. We do need more sword and ball infantry. But this army does need some trolls as well, though. That's the thing. This army needs trolls. If nothing else, every army I have needs at least one unit of trolls with them. It's a rule. So this army is now entirely... Actually, no, it's not entirely. It's got one unit of Scourge Raiders. God. Get in, Zagkala. You get character reset. That is so annoying. It's my own guys. Why can't you just walk through them? Come on. It's not that hard. So here's Morholt's army, nice and rejuvenated. Skog's army lies on the prow. Another army being led by Margaz. It's being set up. Quite a decent army too. Hillman, some Witch-Rom elites. Very decent actually. I want to make at least 2 units. So Snagger. Because we are moving this army out. Bye bye money, hello crippling debt. Because I am making a lot of armies right now. Actually, not crippling debt yet. Not yet. Because Morholt can't move from where he is right now. Neither can Skog. And Skog needs another unit in his army. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4. Could use another unit of cavalry. But don't think I have any anywhere. What are you doing? I swear to you now, if they attack us, I'm not afraid to auto-win this. Because they should not be able to touch us. We're not neighbours. Nothing about this makes sense. I am so confused. I don't know what to say. But I will say this, if they do attack us, oh, there's going to be hell to pay. Fact. Just to be preemptive about this, I'm first I'm going to lose about 5 allies doing this. Okay, they didn't attack us. Then what are they doing? 1, why are they in Mirkwood's lands? 2, why are they looking at me? And 3, why was it a full stack? Oh, and number 4, where's the general in that army? Yeah, no, you're not doing this. No, 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 no. Drohar, meet my friend. This seems so cheesy and stuff. I'm sure you guys would agree with this. I don't want to have to do this. I really don't. But you cause this upon yourself. If you're going to attack me, you have to get through your allies first. I did that specifically so you keep away from me. Don't ever think of coming back. I mean, seriously, come on. What's the point of having a meat shield in the first place if it doesn't do its job? One of these days. The worst part is we don't even have a border. So they shouldn't even think of attacking us. You know, I'm fairly certain that's the first thing on their radar. All because I decided to ally with Dale instead of Erebor. All those episodes ago. All because I decided to ally with Dale and not Erebor. Ugh, the nerve of me.
Get ready for fighting. Listen up. Pick your feet up. Or
So now this army is the most elite army we've had up to now. I'm going to walk right past Captain Gazmuz, because I do not care about him.
have a taste of my blade. I'm gonna stick you.
Which I'll probably leave something behind, so it can't just be auto-taken. Leave the wounded Rudar pikeman behind. But no, wait. It is a better way. Why? Why must you vex me so? Oh, I just cracked me knuckles in rage.
Get ready for fighting.
Oh my god. You cannot be serious with that. Come on! It's my own units. Just walk through them. It's not rocket science. Ugh. I might just pop a blood vessel by the end of this. Oh, this game just tires me sometimes. It really does. I think I'm gonna have to find a new game to play after this. Oh, because this game just vexes me so much sometimes. It really, really does get on my nerves. How stupid the game can sometimes just play. It's ridiculous sometimes. Let's end the turn. Oh yeah, we've got another army building. I forgot about that. Oh. Oh, it's too early in the morning for me. I'm just gonna get this out of the way now, just so whenever Erebor shows up again, this won't seem a surprise. Whenever they show up, I'm just gonna keep sending that army, picking it up, and throwing it all the way in Harad, because I don't want to have to deal with it. The whole point of building the barrier of the Wooden Realm against Erebor is so they would not come for us. If there's an actual thing where, for some reason, this counts as being also a border with Bayon's halls, then crap. Wooden Realm and Merkel are no longer at war. Well, they're no longer neighbours, so that makes sense. I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, I'm just so angry. I'm so angry at this game. Sometimes it really does just take the cake. It really does. Oh, my Scourge Raider's back.
Get ready for fighting. Get ready for fighting. Regroup, you louds. We have completed an objective.
Okay. Started moving down.
Stay right there.
The elves don't seem to be wanting to do much. What to do? The fact we've now got 4 armies on the field, and the rest, we're a bit bankrupt. I'm just going to say move this army down as quick as possible. Move those marauders into Zagkala. Move these guys into Fenberg. We're making 300, and last turn we were making 10,000. I don't see the resemblance. I honestly don't. Wait, there's a watchtower. There's a watchtower right there. How? What? Okay, just accept it. We're going for Khazad-Dum West. They've already got another full. Oh wait, no, that was the same full stack. Well, they technically have another full stack right here in Khazad-Dum East. That's to be expected from the dwarves. Ugh. Jeez. I just want this campaign to carry on. I really do. I don't want to have to keep saying. I don't want to have to get to the point where it's, oh no, we're surrounded by all our enemies and no, we have no friends to protect us. We're gonna lose and we'll never come back from this. I don't want to be in that state in the game. And if it means I have to keep cheating Erebor away, unfortunately that's just how it's gonna have to go. Whoa, we're losing money. How? Oh yeah, more units being recruited. I might spend a few things. From where? Dane's also got cave trolls. Zagkala with witch realm units. And the rest. Oh dear. Well then, I guess we're just gonna have to go in and die then. So that's the only way I'm going out. Skog, you first. You're the meat shield here. Oh yeah, we have no money to pull watchtowers. We've got Lord Gurn where we want him. In our grasp. Skog and Morholt will not be stopped like this. They'll bring everything they have, or they will die. The choice is this. Now, what I just did with Agandao was a big mistake. That's very rude. Yeah, the Dwarven quotes are just rude. I mean, all the orcs say all day long is, I'm going to stick you, or have a taste of my blade. They just say, I'll rip off your head and spit down your neck. I mean, damn. Taking a bit too far, aren't we? I mean, what I'd do to you, other than murder your people, burn down, I haven't even burnt any of your villages yet. Jeez, calm down. What I'd do to you. You attacked me, don't forget. You brought this war upon yourself. We could have been friends. But nope. You caused this. You started this. I'm the one that's going to finish it. As Enadoi falters. Khazad-Dum as a slave hall. Alliance between Khazad-Dum and Lorien. Oh. Yeah, Lorien does not like us one bit. They are going to attack us. Ugh. We're just against near unstoppable factions right now. Now the question is Noi the Kai? Oh, it's just the army of. An army of cavalry. How will that do against an army of pikes? Not too good. Not too good, is my opinion. Oh no! Oh no! I'm in a jiffy now. Actually, no, it's merchant cavalry. All they have is armor. So we move to there. Have Morholt attack. He retreats. A coward. A Gaul. Lord Gurn, prepare to die. Is all I can say to you now. You brought this upon yourself. You could have stayed nice and happy in Moria, but nope, you had to try and move out. You had to stand up tall above the rest of your race and attempt to attack us. But now we are the aggressors, and we will not back down from you. Or what little remains of your army. Trolls in the back, we don't need them for this fight. I'm fairly certain. Those in the ballista can do all the work themselves. Maybe not all the work, but definitely most of the work. Look at them already running. Well, those that can run, and if you can really call that running. Don't let the ballista shoot yet. We need them to get in a better position so they won't be going over when we try to shoot over hill. Teams on this flank. Two on this flank. And Tevez in the middle. Guard behind. Mohawk in between them. Draws behind. Cavalry to the side. And Drangu just behind Mohawks. They already know they can't beat us. It's just a question of how many of them can we take down with us before they get the upper hand. That's the problem with Khazad-Dum. Ever since the beginning of the game, they never left their home region. Allied with the Misty Mountains, didn't attempt to go to war with Lorien. If I were the dwarves, I'd have gone to war with everyone. But at the same time, I am only playing as orcs right now, so yeah. Oh, as the ballistas start firing into the line of the Khazad sentries. So I'll bring the cavalry around. As more bolts go through the strong scale mail of the dwarves, they charge forward, knowing that nothing else will stop these foul orcs, or my foul orcs, from taking over all that they know and love. They were given ample time to escape. I gave them plenty of chances to set up to prepare an army. They had plenty of time to prepare for this, but they didn't. Now their kind will pay the price. And may its ever rest on the shoulders of Lord Gurn, the fabled faction heir. Nothing to the might of my men and orcs and trolls. You know, the whole purpose of me asking you to shoot the Zenith Guard, are artillery just made to be worse accuracy against generals or something? Because if so, that sounds like a bug that needs to be fixed. Come on, I mean, come on, they know their target. It's right in front of them. They should be able to kill it, no problem. Yeah, just keep shooting the ballista crew, that's definitely going to work. Shoot the weakest of the foul. Watch the strongest of the herd bring you down with one fell swoop. Now it's time for the first charge of the Rudar cavalry in this game. Oh, actually no, the second time. The first time was long ago. Now, do you guys remember? Back in Morvatov, all those turns ago? Over 100 turns ago when we took Morvatov? Oh, those were the days. Please do not hit my own Rudar cavalry ballista. It's not like you have to actually aim. Just shoot in the direction. Oh, those travellers didn't stand a chance. Oh dear, but they really don't leave much to be imagined. Still brought something, but we still brought down more. There's only 1%, they've lost 33. Although, to be honest, those are probably equal numbers, not percentages. As the Khazad centres keep moving forward. Okay, if you really need to reposition, then you can stop just shooting altogether. I love the best about the dwarves. They're so slow, you can very quickly reposition against them, even as orcs. In speed, we are equal to none. Actually, no, that's a quote for the elves.
If we continue like this, we will smash.
Oh, look at that! The trolls break through the Zenith Guard. With their backs turned, the Khazad sentries are unprepared for what is next to come. They move for the Rudar cavalry, but they are too slow to escape the charge of the Scourge Raiders. As what's left of the Zenith Guard slowly crumble before the might of the trolls. The dwarves realise they indeed made a terrible mistake coming here. But now it's too late for them to pay the price. Because now the only price they can pay is blood. And lots of it. Did that sound right? That didn't sound right to me. Oh, as the dwarves crumble before the might of the Scourge Raiders. And all that's left are a few Zenith Guard. Even they crumble before us. Lord Gurn, abandoned by his own men. Not as his family, his men as well. Realizes he was only one dwarf against the Lords of the Mountain. Speed up now until the last two die. The banner bearer and the leader himself. But dear God, yeah, they just last forever. Thank goodness for the armor piercing of the Scourge Raiders, otherwise we would be done for. Victory is ours. Are you still fighting after the... There we go. That's only 28. Well, most of them were in the ballista crew, so... Time was become now a sorcerer of dreadful power, master of shadows and of phantoms, foul in wisdom, cruel in strength, misshapen what he touched. And look at the valiant dwarves there, ready to fall. Another victory, and at last Lord Gurn is defeated. Another family member of Khazad-Dum brought low. I refuse to fight Noi while he's on that position. He's too far up in the hills. His army of cavalry would obliterate us at a fort. More Horse and Skull will continue their foul pilgrimage to Khazad-Dum East. And if the armies of the dwarves dare to come and strike us down, they too will be struck down, with nothing left to protect them. And now Khazad-Dum West lies in our grasp. I only need one. Look at them. The volunteers that helped Balin get to Khazad-Dum in the first place is all that remains in these mountains. That, and a few units of rabble. And regardless, as Morgaz makes his way down, more units come to aid him. Let's take these out now. No, not yet. I'm just going to go into more negatives. The second we take Khazad-Dum, our money will skyrocket up. That's without question. But we also need to protect places like Fenberg and so on. Can we leave Goblin Town in the hands of them? Yes, we can. Ukrom, I need you to defend Fenberg. We need some kind of general there. Zagkala? Actually, no, we might need you in Zagkala more. So even though the units here are better, it doesn't mean they're not safer. I'd rather protect Zagkala than Fenberg from the Galafrim. They're going to come after us, it's obvious. They'll come after us. But we are more than prepared for them. Fourth army makes his way down. Erebor's still not doing anything to us anymore. Good. They want to attack us, they'll have to attack the Woodland Realm. That's the point. Dunland is not being made a fool of. They are really pushing back the Dunedain. And they have Mitraith, which means Mengelin could be up for attack. So Khazad-Dum's now made allies with the Dunlandings. Oh, how far they have fallen. How far they indeed have fallen.
your head and spit on your neck.
Think you scare me, Ori?
Your head and spit on your listen up.
I'll let Skog deal with you, you fool. I know better than to auto-resolve. The dwarves just get a massive bonus when in an auto-resolve battle. It's very, very unfair, in fact. To me, elves and men, to me, oh my kingsfolk, he cried, and his voice shook like a horn in the valley. First time Skog's in a battle. Hopefully, with each battle he wins, he'll get further command. Can only hope. Yeah, this battle is just a quick charge in, kill them off, and get out. Don't really need to prep anything, just move for them before they can escape, because you're faster than them. They're the snow trolls as well. Going to the king's axes. Take the axeman, the swordsman forwards. Okay, we've got the rude out archers able to shoot the travellers. We've goblins into skirmish mode, so they're less likely to be able to be shot by the travellers. Look at those dwarves. Unprepared for this much power brought up against them. Focus now upon the king's axes. While you can. So once you've been melee, I want you to stop shooting. Okay, that's the last volley. Stop. That's the snow trolls charge into the king's axes.
Very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
These foolish dwarves should have known better than to cross with us. Move out the wargs.
Only half the enemy force remains.
They're already rout. With no general able to keep their morale in check. Not even dwarves can stand up to this army. Or not for long. The orcs that once drove them from their mountain homes long, long ago. We now do the same. Except this time, there will be no return. They can bring up their expeditions. They can bring up the greatest of their kind to stop us. But in the end, they have nothing that can break us. He thought of the master's words, and of Dale rebuilt and filled with golden bells, if he could but find the men. Unfortunately, your hopes were too far-fetched, but unfortunately, well, they weren't. But 60 years after, they all came tumbling down to the might of Erebor. There's another dwarven fool dead. Wheat to the scythe. Have Skog hold this. Oh, only 33%. Let's move in a little closer and see what's actually here. Oh. A rather decent army. Let's see if we can get him in. Let's get this. Oh, he died. How sad. I'll have him hold the fort for now. I'm losing so much money right now. How the hell did that number go down so quickly? And why is it still happening so frequently? And where do I want more gas to be coming in from? I want to be coming in from the south. Yeah, by the time we've finished here, there won't be anything left in Khazad-Dum West. I'm more than happy to wait. If they want to come out and attack us, so they will stop us, I'm more than willing to wait and watch them die in their mountain holes. The reason they're suffering from so much attrition in the first place, well, this is me from a lore standpoint. After becoming officially the only true mountain orc lord of the mountains, we managed to bribe a few orcs and goblins to sneak inside the long dark passages of Khazad-Dum, start poisoning the water, start burning the what food they have inside, and kill any man, woman or child they can find that are weak, wounded, or unable to fight for themselves. A dastardly tactic, yes, but you must remember, who are we? And what do we do best? We are the orcs. And we don't leave anyone alive. As the dwarves meet me with Scald on the mountains.
I'll rip off your head and spit down your neck. I'll rip off your head and spit down your neck.
We continue the attack on Khazad-Dum West.
I'll rip off your head and spit down your neck. Get ready. No sleeping here. Get ready for fighting.
However, the attack on Khazad-Dum East will have to wait a little longer.
Kill them all.
I don't want to rush the attack. That's the last thing I want to be doing. Only because there's only 103 of them and the balance of power is so much in our favour. Doesn't mean they won't go out easily. How many there were the company could not count. The affray was sharp, but the orcs were dismayed by the fierceness of the defence. Perhaps back then, the orcs have a true leader following them now. And we do not condone routing. We do not condone weakness. We do not accept of failure. Failure was that of the orcs. We are Angmar. We back in the day managed to bring down the might of Arnor. Who says we can't stop a small expedition force of Khazad-Dum? They're just going to stand there. The Blacklock engineers won't last long at all. No, they won't. They won't last long at all. Are they actually shooting, or they're actually shooting? Kudos. This is what it looks like. Not only have you got a hill advantage, you're able to bring them down from here. Come on now. Should probably split these ballista units up. One to Skog's army. That way they've got some form of defense. Okay, prepare the cavalry. Bring down as many as possible before they can start shooting. Slow them down, beat them up, bloody their bowstrings. Do not let them come to us. Okay, stop shooting. Halt. Now it's the cavalry's turn. But one charge couldn't kill the general. Or the captain even, not the general. intriguing. I was not expecting them to be so resilient, especially to a cavalry charge like that. Even for a dwarf, I should have killed them without a spear, a pike. Oh, don't even think you're going to be able to shoot them. Don't even think about it with your, for some reason, fluorescent yellow undergarments. You can stop that right now.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Yeah, I think we already knew victory was ours. It's just a question of how much could we not lose, could we avoid losing while doing so.
They have lost half their men.
I think the answer is not a lot. Currently only 4. 4 cavalrymen. 5. And Angmar bodyguard, 6. There goes their general. Look at that. Nothing can stem this tide. Look upon them and no fear. The Sylvan Elves were hardy and valiant, but ill-equipped with armour or weapons in comparison with the Eldar of the West. Compared to the Noldor, the Sylvan Elves were children playing with toys. They were smarter, wiser, stronger, more well-trained. What to do, kill. As if it was a question. I don't do requests.
Get ready for fighting.
Move out the wargs, punny in a ballista, and then move into there again. Yeah, let's see what Captain Gimli will move to. They moved out the Oricani nobles. Oh, I should have gone for them. That would have been an easy kill. But yeah, it's just waiting now. Norway's going to want to come to try and protect Khazad-Dum East. But to do that, he's going to have to get through a general. And Skog's army is more than well prepared to defend at a bridge. In fact, I'd probably say his army is the best army for defending a bridge. Massive walls of pikes against that much cavalry. Yeah, they're gonna get hurt a lot. Obviously, they could take the long way around. Hello, Lothlorien. Are you here to help me rid this world of these dwarves, these pests? Or are you going to stand in my way like all the rest? I can take a hint. They obviously don't want me coming to take out what I'm up against. But sending a small scout army like that is not going to do anything against me. Where the hell did they go? Geez, I need to get more spies. I want them all the way over here for some reason. And here, let's move them over.
Stay right there.
Oh god, they reclaimed Oregion. That's pretty good. But the Dunedain are doing awfully. They really are. I mean, look. They just lost Mitrife without even putting up much of a fight against. I'm gonna bite my tongue here because. But no, I mean look at that. They're bringing out elites now. The Dunedain are bringing out their elites, and they can't even beat mainly middle tier, more importantly Wildman units. The Dunedain can't beat Wildman armies for some reason, which is a bit unfortunate, which is a bit of a sad state.
I'm only here to fight the loot. Listen.
Are you now?
Kill them all. We destroyed the enemy.
I refuse to move him off his perch.
Get ready for fighting. Prepare.
Now then, they're going to regret moving those Oricani nobles out. They are, I tell you now, they will. The elves of Lorien dwell in the trees, and maybe it is so still, therefore they are called the Galathrim, the tree people. The Legolas of the woodland realm. This will be the last fight of the day. We'll end the turn one more time by putting everyone back into the fort. And see what happens. Because currently, all the dwarves are doing are let me slowly take Khazad-Dum west. They're not really. Oh, I should put the guns back. God. Oh no. Wait. No. That won't work. The area around the bridge doesn't often allow you to deploy stakes. So I might as well just keep them where they are in this army. The trolls are going to be our main winning or trump card in this battle, I think. Okay, trolls just... I don't care if you line up, just get in there. Get in there! Look at them, look, glowing beautifully red in the distance. Oh, beautiful like. The Oricani Nobles are such a beautiful unit. It's a shame I have to kill them. It really is. I like the unit a lot. Not just because it's extremely strong, probably one of the strongest units in the game. I mean, look. Wait. Let's look at those stats. 11 attack with effect against armor, 28 total defense, and 18 of that is armor. With 10 defense skill. They're just beasts. Oh come on! You can shoot at least. You can hit at least one of them. Don't pretend like you can't. What the hell is that? Come on now. That's just ridiculous now. I'll have to surround them properly if I want to try and defeat them. They are not giving up. If there's going to keep being annoying like this, I will kill them now. They're the trolls. They won't stand a chance. The trolls are just too overwhelming of a force. Especially in the numbers that they are. 60 cave trolls should never be underestimated. Okay, they finally decided to stop moving. If it's this much of a trauma using 3 orcs to move up a ballista, why not this massive crew just help them move it up? Come on now, be smart, be rational for goodness sake. Ugh. I don't know. I just don't know. Sometimes the game just likes to have a nice laugh at me. I don't know why. I don't know what I've done to the game to make me want to be laughed at. But it happens. But yeah, unfortunately this is a bit half this video has just been me complaining about the game. Notice how sometimes it just aggravates me so much, because it does. It can be a way to get a lot of migraines, but I do not recommend. Oh well, let's see if these where they are now will do something. Well, definitely did something. Made them move forward to us. And back again. Oh, come on. Hit them. Am I? Thank you. Thank you. For a second there, I was going to say, are dwarves just harder to hit? Is it because of their height? Because that shouldn't be it at all. But it just seems whenever I've been using these ballista against dwarves, they do nothing. They hit one or two guys every now and again, but their accuracy is way off, in my opinion. And it's not even like with an archer unit with bow or crossbow, where it's their actual accuracy, because it's the actual ballista that actually got it set up. They should have decent, slightly better accuracy than this. Catapults I can understand because of the massive area they can hit. But seeing that they're literally moving towards you, you should be able to hit a few more than that. Even if you are orcs, you should be able to get a few more hits off than that. There we go. Shots like that. Shots like that are what I'm thinking about. I guess I just need to wait till they get a little closer, and then I can possibly get hits like that. I don't know. I still haven't mastered the use of siege equipment in this game yet. I don't prefer to use it often, especially as the elves, because you could just have another archer unit instead of a siege equipment. Whatever they're going for, it's not the ballista. Okay, now it is. It's definitely something. Okay, go. Go, 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 go. Stop thinking about shooting and go. Trolls charge in. Oh, that horn though. Makes me so jealous that all we get is nothing. Yeah. Armor piercing against armor piercing. Who will win and who will die the most? Probably us. I mean, all we did was charge in when we lost quite a few Scourge Raiders to the nobles. And they've... Oh no, they've been brought down quite a bit. I'll quit complaining now. I'll let the game play as it should. There goes their general. Look at that. That was beautiful, that was. Scourge Raiders are just a beautiful looking unit, in my opinion. That's the last of them. We completed an objective. And lost only 13 orcs in the process. Excellent. After plundering and harrying, the Easterlings drew back northwards. I think that's talking about how they besieged the northern borders of Gondor. Actually, no, it wouldn't have been as much of the northern border as much as it was the eastern border. Bye-bye. Not even any prisoners. Sometimes they ask what. Normally they ask why. There's only one real response for why. Because I can. So as I say, we shall end the turn one more time. More guys can't move through, so we'll just send them up to Zagkala. So if they attempt to attack us, they'll be dealing with 2 very powerful armies. And we shall end the turn. One more time, and next time we'll begin the sieging of Moria from both sides. The dwarves still have a stack army on the other side of the mountains. Yeah, that's currently being held off by Skog. They'll probably take the long way around, knowing them. They don't have much of a choice. But yeah, to say we were making a lot of money not too long ago, we're now completely bankrupt again. The cycle of life. Circle of life, cycle of life, something. Hopefully from all the things we invested in before bankruptcy, we might start making some graft again. Alkford has been besieged. Either Isengard stepped up or Ered Luin have stepped up.
No sleeping here.
I'm gonna have to make some more spies to find out. Oh wait, I can't.
Objective come. Ready.
I'm gonna have to move one of my spies over to
Hurry up.
here.
Stay right there. Ready.
Mugzor. Yeah, this guy's definitely set on trying to attack us.
Stay right.
He's just waiting for help.
One of your own captain. Ready. Stay right there. Tired of ordering your own forces about, eh?
I've got to ask for an alliance, but that won't work.
I'm only here to fight the Yuggle.
Oh no, they bring out the Legion. I cannot let this slide. But I cannot attack them either. They're too strong. With a single stack army, that's not enough.
Get ready for fighting.
I move Skog, and that's just another full stack coming our way.
I'll rip off your head and
I know for a
spit
fact
down
that
your
Barlin's
neck.
going to have the... Well, one, yes, the Barlin's guard. But what I was going to say was they have... They most likely have Night Fighter. Night Fighter, so... Wait, what? Okay, that's a bug. Because the Eldarin Nobles are the generals, so... Why are they there? Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this part. I know I was complaining for most of it, but... Unfortunately, after so long, the game does slowly get on your nerves. Especially on the smallest detail, which could screw up the entire campaign. Because I'm fairly certain if Erebor were to attack us, Rune would say, "F you, we're joining with Erebor," as would the Wooden Realm, which meant they would also attack us, and we would lose all of it. We would lose all our progress. We would lose all of our progress just because of Erebor doing something they shouldn't be able to do. Or the fact that they're neighbouring us. Currently, they are neither. Currently, that's neither. But once I've dealt with Khazad-Dum, better believe I'm coming for them. Because hopefully Imladris will have Dunlan beat in the west, so I can focus on the east. But anyway, I'll say again, I hope you all enjoyed. Do subscribe if you haven't, so you can see when more videos will be uploaded. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Farewell.